Alright, and welcome back to Raw Real Politics, and today we're going to go over the 2024 election edition for the month of July, and today it's going to be between, obviously, President Trump and President Joe Biden and or Kamala Harris, depending on what the DNC actually want to do with their lives, and we don't know exactly what route they're going to take. That disastrous debate between Trump and Biden, only God knows who's going to take over with the DNC. Now, the DNC conjunction is going to be in August, is where they are all going to meet in their convention. We already know, the RNC's already said Trump's going to be it. So, that's enough is that. Enough is enough with that. But, are the Democrats trying to play this weird game? Listen, I know they want to check boxes. Okay, with Joe Biden being the way he is, they want to push him the hell out, and they want to install somebody like Kamala Harris because, well, she's a woman of color and she's a woman. Enough said. But will Michelle Obama may want that job? No. Will Gavin Newsom? They can't replace Newsom with Biden and kick out Kamala Harris because she is the VP. The problem is how are they going to implement this from a standpoint to where the DNC is going to look good at the end of the day? Well, they're not. The problem is they're not going to ever look good to the general public, especially not among Democrat voters. And as we take a look at the map here in a split second, listen, we got to make sure that this is going to be on the right track for both of them. It's not going to look good. I mean, easily Trump's going to run away with this regardless. So why don't we just step aside and we go over to our map and take a look at what we got going on here. So let's go over and let's look at the electoral map as we fill this thing out. This is going to be pretty basic here. And would you look at that? Here's the map, and let's go for the Democrats first with Biden and Harris. Obviously, they're going to pick out Washington, Oregon, California, and this is where Gavin Newsom can't freaking get that because he ran California into an absolute shithole. So we got Chicago, Illinois, where the Obamas are. That's fine. We got New York. Either way, New York is going to basically tilt to the Democrats, but Trump is going to pretty much pick them off. We got New Hampshire is going to be, I can actually see New Hampshire flip. And a lot of people may disagree with me there, but I can literally see New Hampshire go a different way. Vermont's going to stay the same. Connecticut's going to stay the same. New Jersey, however, I can see them, kind of tilting and getting away from the Joe Biden and the Kamala Harrises of the world and starting to just be like, hey, listen, we don't want somebody who's going to just sit here and try to get along with the progressives. We want a JFK, moderate Democrat in there, but is it going to happen? Probably not. Same thing with Delaware, even though Delaware only has 3 electoral votes. Now remember, this is the Electoral College, not the popular vote. So therefore, will Joe Biden have the same leverage? No. But he will pick off, obviously, Maryland, the swamp itself in D.C., Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. However, Trump is going to go strong. Obviously, he's going to take all these states right here with him. He's just going to take a huge chunk of the state here. And as we just fill out these maps, I mean, Iowa from Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, solid down there in Alabama, solid in South Carolina, obviously Tennessee, Kentucky, and West Virginia is not going nowhere. I believe that he will obviously take Michigan, and that can easily be there. I think he's going to lean likely to the Georgia. He's going to obviously pick up the state of Florida, which will automatically give Trump 227 as far as we go down this rabbit hole. Now, let's go back over Biden and Kamala Harris. Now, either way, now, if Joe Biden is to take Colorado, he'll take it to lead the most likely. Because of Kamala Harris's war against, marijuana or pot or whatever you guys want to call it, it can lean to be likely. So we're going to put that safe right there. Alright, New Mexico, same way. Now, if Kamala Harris is the vice president, we're going to see New Mexico basically tilt. Now, if Joe Biden is the nominee at the end of August, after their DNC convention, it's going to be pretty much safe to likely blue. Same with Minnesota. Minnesota's in that same boat. If Harris is now the nominee for the president of the United States for the Democrats, it's not going to look good. It's going to lean to likely tilt. And we can actually see maybe a pickoff of the Republicans to take Minnesota. But when it comes down to Trump, I think it's pretty safe to say that Nevada and Arizona are going to go this way. Alaska is going to be absolutely solid. North Carolina is going to be picked off by the Republicans. Now, and here's where I say now, look at what I'm doing here. Okay? Look at this. Virginia, the state of Virginia, easily could go into GOP hands just because Kamala Harris is so damn unpopular, and they have a very popular governor in Glenn Youngkin. That could easily be the deciding factor. Obviously, Trump is going to pick off, some of these right here. Obviously, Maine second at large is going to be there. However, Joe Biden could probably more than likely easily take these, but it's going to be lean likely. It's going to sit here and not be as good for the Democrats and maybe even tilt. Now, we're going to go back to the Republican side and Trump. I believe this is going to be a very short video because we believe here at Ron Real Politics that Trump is just going to run away with Wisconsin, even if it's very tilt. Now, lean the likely because of Jim Jordan, obviously, the nomination process of J.D. Vance having that VP, not complete nod, but he's in the running, and that speculation has been there. That's going to put Ohio as lean the likely safe. Same with Pennsylvania, because Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, they are pissed off. They are annoyed by Scranton Joe and all of his antics. And we're going to make sure this is very tilt because we don't want a freaking election day debacle that has been the Democrat Party as far as election and ballot returns and their mass mail-in ballot voting bullshit they've been taking part of. But in reality, Trump is easily going to get over that 270 mark. Again, it's not the popular vote, it's the electoral vote. And I see Trump taking this as far as right now, the month of July, because we will know more by the end of this month. We will know more by, obviously, August at the DNC convention if Joe Biden is going to stay in like he says he is, or if he's going to step aside and give it to Kamala Harris. Then this map is going to change, and maybe not slightly, but it's going to change in more in favor of President Trump because some states like Minnesota and maybe New Hampshire can be picked up. Hawaii can be very tilt to likely. We don't know exactly how this is going to shape out with the DNC, but we automatically know as of right now the state of the economy, absolutely, they absolutely do not want President Biden. They absolutely, no way, shape in hell do they want Kamala Harris. They want the economy back all over the United States. They want to see that Trump can take the lead once again and turn our country back on to where it's supposed to be, into the winning ways. So, I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud to support President Trump. And I can tell you right now that if Trump is back in office, this country is going to change for the better. It's going to be for the best. And with him, inflation will come down back to record lows. Housing market will finally level off and maybe even drop, especially with interest rates. We're going to see things like the food market and all the food issues come way down for people going to the grocery store. Gas, the biggest driver of this economy, which is gas and petrol. Trump said he's going to reinstate all the drilling leases around the United States, bringing American independence back from foreign possibilities and foreign help and foreign aid, blah, 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 blah. That alone is the driver, especially with the Keystone XL pipeline. These economic things are going to come now to fruition, and it is going to help the American, especially in this economy, which is an absolute dumpster fire shit show. Anyway, that's it for this edition of Ron Real Politics for the 2024 election cycle. This is the month of July. We are still 4 months out from election day in November 5th, 2024. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. I really want to know what your thoughts are, because you help this program go. You help this show be the best that it can be, and we're going to get better every single day, from not just here to the election, but going way, way, way past 2025, 26, 27, 28, so on and so forth. We're not going anywhere, so stick with us. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on all of our platforms, from Twitter X to right here at Ron Real Politics on Rumble and our YouTube channel that you're watching us on. Anyway, thank you for everything, and God bless, and we will catch you absolutely next time.